Our shorthand for it is Tic Tac. We have these little white oblong mints, and that's exactly what it looked like, except it was traveling very fast and very erratically, and we couldn't anticipate which way it was going to turn, or couldn't understand how it was maneuvering the way that it was, or the propulsion system. It didn't have any apparent smoke trail or propulsion. In that moment, I was certainly confused. I didn't have a way to classify it or to explain the physics behind it.
And when the crash occurred in Roswell in 1947, the base commander, what was then the Army Air Force base, put out a press release that they had recovered a saucer. And that was in the local press. Later that same day, his boss, Brigadier General Raymond Ramsey, put out another press release saying, no, it was a balloon. It was a weather balloon. And the first report was not correct. The first report was the truth. The second report was a lie. The lie has become the official stand of the United States that hasn't told the truth on anything of significance since July 4th, 1947. And that's wrong. How can you live with a government that's taking your money and spending it on things that they tell you don't even exist?
I was directed to a basement office where there were two guards at the door and a third sitting at the table who took my identification, verified that I'd been designated as a special consultant to the Congressional Research Service of the United States Library of Congress, and was admitted to the room. I thereupon found photographs, some dozen photographs, of what is unquestionably an unidentified flying object on the ground that had crashed and plowed a furrow in a field of snow, and it was embedded in an embankment. There were United States Air Force personnel surrounding this craft, taking photographs of the craft.
I would like to submit to our nation my personal testimony of one document related to one of these ongoing topics, which I saw while in office serving on the State Federal Relations and Veterans Affairs Committee. The document I saw was an official brief to President Eisenhower. To the best of my memory, this brief was pervaded with a sense of hope, and it informed President Eisenhower of the continued presence of extraterrestrial beings here in the United States of America. The brief seemed to indicate that a meeting between the President and some of these visitors could be arranged as appropriate if desired.